This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 32 of building the Dodge Charger RT from Fast and Furious. This is a standalone issue. Not really, I mean, at the moment it is, and the next one is as well, I believe. And then the third one, the fourth and final of this month, we get to assemble it all together onto the car itself. But first of all, we're going to have a look through the magazine. In the world of Fast and Furious, we're looking at Suki. Yeah, the pink car, very, very cool looking, and an excellent driver in the film. I don't know about her as herself, but there we go. Devon Oki, I assume. I don't know. Oh, she'd never driven it before, so in itself, she's not an excellent driver, I would expect. But, you know, does the job. It looks good in the film, which is obviously one of the important things. Channel, changing the channel, there we go. Dodge brand in Mexico. Obviously, they're all over the world. Quite cool. Yeah, date back to 1939. There we go. Right, what we're doing today is assembling the exhaust pipe. A quick, easy fix, basically 2 bits of exhaust pipe fitting together with 4 screws. Not difficult. 8 screws by the looks of it, actually. We shall do that in a moment, but first of all, we'll look at the Tuning Mania section. Dynamic aspiration. Still talking about air filters from last time by the looks of it. Yeah, big air filters, how they work. Interesting stuff if you like that sort of thing. It doesn't really bother me, but there we go. Can they damage the engine? Probably. I don't really know. So let me come back to the magazine. The instructions for this part of the build. This is what we've got. We've got 2 plastic exhaust pipes, a bag full of screws, which, if I counted correctly, we're going to be using 8 of. So let's get some of those out. These are AP screws, because obviously these are plastic parts. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and a couple of spares. If I put that back in the bag, I shall put that off to one side. Yeah, definitely the right numbers there. A screwdriver. It's not rocket science, this. We've got smooth bits with spokes on it. They go together just like that. Not perfect fit like that. There's still a gap there, but as we're going to be putting them together with some screws, that is not going to matter in the slightest. Obviously, just the tricky thing is making sure you get the screws in the right parts. Don't try and use that big one at the end, because that's not a screw hole for this. That one goes in there. I'm just going to put these in very gently to begin with, and then go back and tighten up all 8 when they are done. So that's that one. That's that one. It's got 2 more shown here in that picture. Get that one in there. The last of those 4 there. And then it shows basically the same from the other end. That one, and the same the other side. Screws go on the end of the screwdriver. They're much easier to tighten up. That one there, and then there should be 2 more fairly obvious screw holes in the middle there, which will do the job and will complete this stage of the build. Not much to do this time. Very lightweight issue. All plastic except for the screws, obviously. And being that these screws are going into plastic, I'm not doing them up under a great deal of strain. Do them up so they're tight and everything's held together, but you really don't need to put any force behind it, because you will end up stripping the threads from the inside of the plastic piece, and that won't do anybody any favour. It'll also distort the chrome plating on the outside of it if you try and bend it in too far. Let's get all of those tightened down. Just like that. This is still fairly flimsy, but obviously it's going to be attached very shortly to the big metal thing. So that is the final result. It's quite nice. It needs to, get fingerprints will be removed before the end of the build, but I'm happy with that. That's quite nice. It's got big exhaust pipes. If you were going to be weathering this, then obviously that would be a prime source of attention. I don't think I'm going to on this particular build. The X01 build is going to be aged and weathered a bit, but not so much this one. I think he's rebuilt this with love and care, and it's going to be nice and shiny. So that's the end of the episode. A very, very short one, that one. I think the next one's going to be short as well, and then we get to bring in the whole car for the last issue of this month. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you very soon. Bye bye.